This should be fine. YouTube Slimes, hello. Subtitle language, English. Thank you very much. Black Tab Games. Serenity Forge. Let me look at OBS real quick. Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audiences. You have been warned. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. YouTube Slimes, welcome to a game called Slay the Princess. Let me turn the volume a little bit up actually for you Slimes. This should be fine. Here we go. So, this is basically a visual novel type of game, and I will be recording a bit longer with like this type of video. Let me grab my timer so I know how long I've been recording for. So yeah, I will be cutting this video into multiple parts because it's a very long game and there are a lot of different things going on that you will see in a jiffy. So let's just get straight to it. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There's a princess. So, the reason I wanted to play the game is, first of all, I really like the style. And this is, like, personally for me, one of the best, like, how do you say it? Like, visual novels available at the moment. So yeah, we'll just continue.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So this is basically a like visual novel / horror game, but I really like this one and I always wanted to record this, hence the reason why I'm here. So everything will be explained by the narrator. And as you can see, I have a lot, and I mean a lot of options. You can pretty much do everything, and like every time you choose an option, like the game will go in a way different direction. The narrator says you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. But can we trust the narrator? Do we trust the narrator? It's a bit like the Stanley Parable. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Send the captain to the cabin. Turn around and leave. There are a lot of options. I can also save. Very good. Friday, November 15, 2024 on 20:43 p.m. Return. I won't be reading all of this, by the way. It's just, I will just kind of look it through, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll just choose the action that I see fit. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Yes, sir. We go to the cabin.
Your way up the short path of the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So that's another thing in this game, like the main character that you play as actually has a voice. You're just the one controlling him, basically. Proceed into the cabin. Whoa. Like I said, I really love the style of this visual novel, man.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh, pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ooh, okay. Take the blade or enter the basement. So a fair warning before, this is like the last warning I'll give you, Slimes. This game does have some gore and some horror aspects, so if you're very lighthearted, then I suggest you don't watch this video, because this video can get pretty gory. Explore and take... shall I take the blade or shall we just enter the basement? I mean, we're here to slay the princess. Nah, we'll just enter the basement. I'm a simp, man.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe. I'm not
Voice
entirely sure.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah, it's fine. Hi! Just looking on you, doing you downstairs. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue downstairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
It's fine. I also have a very funky looking cursor.
Walk down the stairs.
Oh, look at her, so pretty.
Princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I can see.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Right?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay. Also, this is like a quick save. Oh, okay, so there's the right button on the mouse is a quick save. Okay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Maybe. Hold on, let's talk first. I'll see what I can do. Examine a change. Chains.
Only making this more difficult.
I don't care, narrator. Look at her. Look at the beautiful smile.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nah, it's fine.
You're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe not. Maybe... I don't know. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Thank you.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh boy.
Is someone else here?
Maybe. Then over, try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs. Try the door.
Try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Gosh, diggity damn it. Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Maybe so.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, we're pretty much stuck here. I'm sorry.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Maybe. Oh,
Hesitates before raising her arm to her
okay.
mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay.
As she rips
And
her flesh
so
from her
it
bone,
begins.
sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Okay.
It's the blade from upstairs.
Okay.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh god. Slay the princess or save the princess. God damn, it's already a very rough beginning. Let's save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Jesus.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
Okay.
arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I might need to censor all of this.
You cut into her flesh.
Okay, that's delicious, man.
The blade is sharp.
Okay.
It takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She looks pretty okay.
Her limb falls to the ground,
Oh god.
and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Do I need to patch that thing up?
How is she still smiling after everything?
Why's my cursor has the
It's
blade?
like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
But why not? Do you care to explain?
As the
Oh,
princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
no.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I'm being controlled. Oh god. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I don't want to do this.
Your body lunges
Oh
forward,
god.
the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't want to slay the princess.
The
Resist.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Okay.
She plunges it into your chest,
Owie.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh god.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I got you, fam.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
That doesn't sound healthy at all.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Not really.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Oh, jeez.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel. I already have my first death. Very cool.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's been 14 minutes and I've already died. Very cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Uh-huh. I'm getting a sense, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Yes.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Yes.
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
We'll just ignore him.
I do, but I also speak from the heart.
Oh.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
I want to hear them, though.
Things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin. Very cool. But yeah, this is where things start to get really freaky.
The interior of the cabin is clean and
Like
elegant.
this.
Its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Ooh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade. Approach the mirror. Hello, mirror.
To the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's clearly a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe off the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Also, what are we?
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Explore and take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
That is very true.
We shall know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Let's actually do our job for once. And slay the princess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
This is a pretty nice stairwell. I like this.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Very welcoming, actually.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice.
Oh.
Somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
The beauty of love.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Okay.
You walk
Hello.
down the stairs and
Oh,
lock
look,
eyes with the
she's
princess.
so pretty.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh, we're dashing,
She
brother.
called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah.
waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
That's right, you stupid narrator.
Well, she killed us.
Yeah, but
Only
still.
because he made us try and kill her.
Exactly.
It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
It's not horrible. You called me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Maybe, maybe not.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She is so kind.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Nah, that's fine.
That's because she's perfect.
Exactly.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happens if I rescue the princess again? I don't want to cut her out again, so rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
Yes.
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
It's fine.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I will be able to
Her
find.
hand could just slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
That is very true.
I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Empiricist.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously
Narrator?
forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay, that's a bit dark, but
You wouldn't.
you wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Very true. Oh, would you look at
The
that?
princess and gingerly slide her hand.
At
through
it.
her bum.
Look at that cute face.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
There you go, princess.
Believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I got you.
The princess jumps up and
Aw.
smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh.
Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
The music just changed.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor,
Oh.
and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
No,
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
that's so
I
true.
like to think that you do, actually.
Oh,
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
the happy ending.
You and the
Now, would you
princess
look at
walk
that?
up
That's
the
so cute.
stairs, hand in hand.
Oh, that's so Luke,
She's
man.
smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
But with the power of our love,
Know that you won't be able to leave.
we'll be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair! We're supposed to leave now.
She's right.
Exactly.
Fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along
But
for
I
the
think-
ride at this point.
I think I will. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
Ah, yeah.
You place your hand on the door, and
The door opens.
clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I knew it.
Yes.
Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess
I wanted to kill the princess, but look at her.
Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
But why not?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
The happy ending, yes. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these untoward interruptions. I've made up my mind. We're leaving. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
I am.
Across the room, opening the door to the cabin,
And
and then you step outside.
romantic haze. Your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
Ah, so cute.
We did it! What should we do now?
Wait.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, the narrator is gone.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Yes, a code. Oh god. Oh. Interesting. Aha. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Where are we?
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
The nerve. Approach the mirror.
Begging you, don't do this.
Why not? Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. It's you. Aren't we cute little guy? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Approach to the cabin. Oh. Hello. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hey, princess.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh boy. Attack the entity, destroy your body. Do we know each other? Are you the princess? Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know the narrator? Let her out of there. Is this the end of the world? The gift of a fragile vessel? What are you? Do you know about the world beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm Reyna. What up? I'm a person? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Very true, never mind. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I guess not. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
It's weird with all these arms and hands, man. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Interesting. Interesting. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Interesting. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I really like the drawing style, man. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Interesting. I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Thank you. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Maybe.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Did my game just... Like, Wait, is this on purpose? Is this on purpose? But I don't show any, like, information here, right? Let me just double check real quick, because you never know me. So 5th November, that's fine. Alright, I'll edit this part out a little bit.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's... I never left your side. Attempt to wait. So the game actually Alt F4'd me. As in, like, a thing to, like... where so I can remain forever by her side, basically. That's so interesting. Okay. Hello. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark, and you die. That actually scared the slime out of me. The poo-poo. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. A gentle heart, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And
The real Slay the Princess starts here.
is a cabin.
You'll know it when you see
In the
it.
basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting Tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Okay, so if you tap Tab... Okay. I will keep this first episode right here. I feel like I won't be doing like extremely long episodes of this. I want like a multitude of episodes so these slimes have like something to watch and something to watch for later. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all beautiful slimes for watching, and I really hope you enjoy Slay the Princess so far. It's insane, bro. It's crazy. I didn't expect her to be so violent so quickly. Oh gosh. Yeah, I wonder how far this game can go and what types of different endings we'll see. But we'll see that for next time. Anyways, I hope you slimes all enjoyed, and I will see you all on or in the next video. So goodbye for now. Mwah.